Hi, I'm Margo.
And I'm Doug.
We're from Kirkland, Washington. We were Team Blue on season 1 of Relative Race.
Engbergs are dead last.
Oh, there's a safe right there, right there, right there. Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Guthrie,
We raced for 10 days from San Francisco to New York City against 3 other teams.
Each day we were given clues to find our relatives, only using paper maps.
That's right, paper maps and no GPS.
This is way harder than I thought. We made one wrong turn and it all went downhill from there.
Well, there was a lot on the line, and man, it was the toughest 10 days of my life, but we loved it. Once the show started, I thought, what have I gotten myself into? And I was already tired just thinking about the next several days. I was nervous.
We were the first season and we had nothing to look back at. And we had no idea what to expect.
First, how many of you brought your phones? All right. How many could do without your phones?
When we were on the pier and Dan told us we had to put our phones in a bag, I was like, yeah, no. You don't know who you're talking to. Like, I don't put my phone away.
I wasn't upset about it that much. I was more concerned about my wife. I just thought, I don't know how Margo's gonna do this, because this woman lives on her phone, so.
Go Blue!
It's real. We're in first place. It's no joke.
We're in it to win it. We got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. Go Team Blue!
I say the days were much longer than I would have expected.
Yeah, I felt like it was Groundhog Day every single day.
Layton, Texas.
Go left. Back. The way we were turning. Yep. Morrison Spring Road. Okay. Are y'all from out of town?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, go up here and make a flippy.
The challenges were different every day.
A safe. We need a safe. Oh my gosh, there's a safe. There's a safe. There's a safe. Try again.
We're at the wrong place.
I don't have quite the golf attire.
You might, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's a good boy. Good boy.
Okay, we're done with that.
The relatives were different that you would meet every day, but the fact that we'd get back in the car and drive, it's like, yeah, it was longer than I anticipated.
Yeah.
I don't even care what happens at this point. I just want to get out of this car.
This is so bad. Just,
What do I do?
I don't know. Just stop right here. No.
Watching the show now, I'm amazed at how it's evolved. The challenges are way bigger. Like, there's big things that they do that I thought, oh, we never did anything like that.
The part that I think is really cool now is the fact that they're driving less time, but being able to spend more time with the relatives, which ours was pretty shortened because of the length of time we were driving, so we didn't have as much time as I was hoping.
And for someone who has to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes, that's a long time in the car.
So back on season 1, bathroom breaks were on the clock, and you guys had a strategy for saving time. At least this is what I've heard. So is it true, Margo, did you bring adult diapers on the race?
It is true that I brought diapers in the car. I wanted to win. Shamelessly, I brought diapers.
I'm very proud of the fact we were season 1.
Yes.
I'm glad that we could kind of set the tone or set the pace, or really, being a guinea pig is really actually kind of cool.
Yeah,
the fact that we were the first season, and I think that's really awesome.
I wanted to be on the show because I just longed for family connections. I have a big family, but I grew up in a fairly dysfunctional family. And so for me, I always longed for those Christmases and Thanksgivings where what I envisioned other families did come together and celebrate and excited to see each other during the holidays. So really for me, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, I grew up an only child, and for me, I couldn't even comprehend that I've actually have relatives around the country. On day 1, we got to meet a cousin of mine, Linda, down in California.
Hi.
Hi.
Margo, I'm Linda. Nice to meet
Linda.
you. And Doug.
I'm Doug.
And Doug, I'm Linda Moen. You're my second cousin.
What? Hold it.
How? Your grandmother is my grandmother's sister.
No way.
And that was amazing, especially when she took us to the room we were going to sleep in and see the hundreds of dolls staring at us.
But I'm a little freaked out.
Okay, that's really weird. Looks like Chucky to me.
They're staring at us. Oh no.
Look.
And I'm scared.
Well, you should be. That was kind of an interesting experience, but Linda and her family was so hospitable, and we are in touch with her today.
In fact, not him, but me, I have gone to visit Linda twice, and I absolutely love her with all my heart. I love seeing her. Day 7 was a good day on this race. I met my niece. So we get to this high school, and I run onto the field. Whose relative?
Where is the relative?
Oh my gosh, get here!
Margo, this is your niece. This is our Red Bank High School teacher, Sarah Spencer.
Oh my gosh!
Hi, Margo. Who are you? Dixie's daughter, Sarah.
You're my niece?
Yes.
You're my niece.
Yes.
Oh my word. Hi, I'm Doug. Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. This trip I've been waiting for. I mean, I wanted to meet one of my family, but I did not expect this. For me, my favorite moment was meeting Sarah. To meet a niece, like, that's close. That's not meeting a fourth cousin or, your mother's cousin by marriage or whatever. It was a niece. It was my sister's daughter. For me, that was powerful and very emotional. I love the connection that I have now because of that with my sister, Dixie. I wish we saw each other more, but for me, that was probably the most powerful moment on the show. I would say the show has changed our lives in that we've gained family members that we didn't know we had. There's some that we're in touch with, many that we're in touch with, and we get to talk to on a regular basis. Wish we talked to all of them, but family being the most important thing in the world to us. We have a big family, we have lots of kids, we take care of each other. That's a big deal to meet family. So I would say the show really changed us in that now we get to bring these people into our lives that we didn't even know existed.
Wow, a lot has changed since season 1. That's been years ago.
We win everything. We won when we adopted our 4 amazing kids. Did you guys do your homework? We won Best of Western Washington, 6 years that we've been in business for Pinkabella Cupcakes.
Our kids are growing up, and it's just a new day for us.
And they were little when we went on the show. We were sad to leave them home alone, and now they're doing their own thing. We have a new son who is my nephew. We have legal guardianship of him, but he's just like one of the siblings. He's another son to us.
I've taken on a new job, and we have new investors at our company, Pinkabella.
So our lives have totally changed. Since the first season of Relative Race, we opened another store called Margo's Sweet Shop, and it's candy, it's Italian sodas, root beer floats, cotton candy, super fun vibe, and it's right next to our Pinkabella Cupcakes in Redmond. Pinkabella is our family company. It's Pinkabella Cupcakes. We have locations, actually we have locations out of state now. So that's new. We had just local stores now we have one in Arizona and another one here in Seattle since the show. Our kids have grown up with Pinkabella, and now they're taking over the company. Our 2 older children work full-time. My son delivers the cupcakes every day to the stores. My daughter is a decorator, and then my 3 younger ones work in the stores as counter kids. So our kids are very much involved with our company, and a lot has changed. We've gotten bigger and we've grown a lot. It's awesome. Looking back at Relative Race, I honestly think it was one of the best experiences of my life because family is so important. And as I've watched shows after ours, I'm amazed at the people that they get to meet, the brothers, the sisters, the mothers. And I can't even think of a better show to watch for family than Relative Race. Seeing people united and reunited, and it's just so heartfelt to me. And for someone who longs for family, I mean, it's amazing.
Bottom line is that the show was one of the most life-changing experiences I've ever had. Those 10 days were absolutely amazing. Some of the toughest days I've ever had, but also some of the most rewarding days I've ever had in regards to the people that we were able to meet, our relatives that today we have a relationship with.